Are you thinking of selling drugs online? Yeah, you know that Netflix hit? We're going to go in and dabble in how crypto and other countries, South Korea, have integrated all that together and what's been happening with that particular show, as well as several other different crypto related articles in today's OG Crypto and NFTs. Hello, everyone. My name is Troy, and Monday through Saturday, we go over the latest news in crypto and digital assets, as well as NFTs. Before we jump into it, please hit that subscribe button, and then do me a favor, smash that like button. It really helps the channel out, and I really do appreciate it. So let's jump into this. Now, we know Ethereum, there's a lot of positivity around Ethereum, and then them going to 2.0. One of the things, obviously, that's going to happen that's negative is that the miners are hanging around. So a week ago, the narrative was, well, if Ethereum goes to 2.0, they lose control of their network. What happens is there's so much staked 2.0 that's sitting everywhere, like on Lido. But we just found out the largest staking is on Coinbase. So Coinbase can kind of control the narrative of what's going on. And if that's a fact, then it becomes centralized. And the powers that be, including Vitalik, does not want to be centralized. They want to be decentralized. He said some disparaging, I think, foolish things that's come out of his mouth. But it's kind of settled down a little bit. And people are getting more excited for 2.0, except for those miners. And those miners are not happy. And so what they did was they migrated over to Ethereum Classic. And so this is the headline here on Decrypt. It says miners eye Ethereum Classic's activity as merger nears. It says the hash rate of Ethereum Classic, it hits an all-time high, which reduces the risk of a 51% attack. So there's a lot going on here. It's a split in the community. You know, miners want to continue to receive money off of gas fees versus the stakers and holders on 2.0 want to. So with that split, it just seems like they want to go and fight it out. Now, I think ultimately the miners are going to lose here, but they're going to take as much business away from Ethereum as possible. But we're going to find out what really happens. Is there just going to be, you know, JP Morgan, which I feel has the biggest bag of Ethereum out there? Are they just going to go crush people like they've been? I feel they've been crushing people, you know, and they're going to go crush the miners and Ethereum Classic. But Ethereum Classic keeps going up, so it's kind of exciting to see, yet it can hurt the entire crypto market if it gets ugly right there. Next article says Ripio launches Visa Bitcoin Cashback crypto card in Brazil. We're starting to see this adoption here. Use a credit card, you get a little bit of money, you know, 1 or 2% back as rewards. Those rewards come in Bitcoin and in cryptocurrencies. I'm loving this article. I'm just seeing it adopt everywhere. I know that you could buy, you know, at one point Teslas with Bitcoin and with Doge. I know in Japan you could have bought cars with Bitcoin and XRP. It's just the adoption, and it's becoming more, you know, crypto is becoming more and more desirable. So they're being used as rewards for, let's say, Visa there in Brazil. Next article, which kind of connects here, it says Ripple News Japan. It says XRP is available at 7-Elevens in Japan and Korea September 1st. Wow, is that crazy? I love it. I love to see this. We're continuing seeing the adoption out there. You know, now you can accept Ripple, or I should say XRP, at 7-Elevens in Japan and Korea. Really cool to see. I'm excited about it. Guys, let's continue to see this adoption. And acceptance means that it's just being adopted everywhere. All right, to our main topic here, I'm going to bring in producer Emmy. How you doing, Emmy?
Hi.
Fantastic. So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Have you ever sold drugs online?
I have not sold drugs online.
Have you watched the Netflix? Is it a series?
It's a series.
A series called How to Sell. Have you watched the series?
I have watched the series. I thought the series was really good. It was really interesting. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of one of those shows where the plot is so believable, you imagine it happening in real life.
Okay.
Right?
So let's pull up the article while you're talking about it and show you.
Okay, so here is the cast. Here's the cast from How to Sell Drugs Online Fast, the Netflix series, and then our article for the day. Why don't you read the article that Mike picks?
Well, 178 South Korean dark webbers. If you watched, what Mr. Robot, they're called the Dark Army. Users arrested on suspicion of crypto-powered drug trading. So tell us about this.
So I think this is kind of really funny, a little amusing.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Obviously, they saw the series and said, "Let's go."
Which you're thinking that's what happened here.
I mean, it's very possible. Or they just thought, "Oh, I can use drugs."
Okay.
You know, same. But this has obviously been a really big issue.
Mm-hmm.
The web and the dark web has been used. Yes. I think cryptocurrency just an easy way to take.
Okay. Or to make it more anonymous.
Yeah, make it more anonymous.
Right. Even though so to make it anonymous, let's just start that. If you went to MetaMask and you signed up at MetaMask and got a wallet, you have to give your name and your, like you won't go to a bank and open a bank account. Is it the same way?
Not at all.
Not at all. You even give your name? No. You get, what do you even give?
Nothing.
You give nothing.
You just get a wallet address, right?
You get a wallet address. Mm-hmm. It's 32 digits, numbers, and letters, right? And with that 32 digits, numbers, and letters, there's nowhere to track it except that identification. And unless you identify that somewhere down the road that it's you, meaning you went to an exchange and you told the exchange that you wanted to dump some of your crypto off the exchange onto your wallet, and you doxed yourself, or then that's the only way to connect the dot. So, MetaMask wallet, and you turn around. Yep.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because I remember I told you there's a Netflix special. I forget the name of the movie about crypto. And this one guy who's with people. And a few of the people, while they were giving their interviews, it was with their MetaMask on. Which I didn't even know what a MetaMask was at the time, right? Yeah, it's like different characters in like this like little thing that covers their face, but they're in an interview and they're are now.
Right.
I thought that was pretty funny, but yeah, there's complete anonymity.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Well, and obviously we use the word MetaMask, right? Because that's one wallet. There's Trust Wallet. There's Coinbase wallet. Almost everybody has a wallet out there, so you can use it. It's just that MetaMask is a little more anonymous. If I went to Coinbase, I got a Coinbase wallet. If I went directly to the wallet, I'm fine. But since it connects to the exchange, I could be connect the dot, right? I mean, Binance and FTX have wallets as well. So that's very, very interesting. How this happened. Now they caught 154 people, 178.
Yeah, so almost 200 people.
So we need to figure out how they caught them. Even though the article doesn't really go over it that much, I'm thinking that just somebody gave the information out.
So they had arrested 12 suspected drug dealers and 166 of their alleged customers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess if you take crypto payments, they try to make it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us today. I know there wasn't a whole lot of NFT news today, but that was very interesting that Emmy had pulled up that article. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to do an opinion piece tomorrow on our very favorite SEC chairman, Gary Gensler. Check us out then. Otherwise, you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will talk tomorrow.